Hello, guys. My name is Sebastian Prieto, and I'm going to be doing today an informative speech about the famous Hans Zimmer. For some of you who don't know, Hans Zimmer, he is a music composer who does scores for films. And when I say films, I'm talking about Christopher Nolan type of films. These films are very famous, such as The Lion King, Dark Knight, Man of Steel, Black Hawk Down, even video games. So I'm gonna be talking to you about his life and the impact and his career, of course. So moving forward, that's also a link there that I left on the PowerPoint. It's a video of him performing and scoring for the film Interstellar. If you guys want to check it out, it's gonna be on the PowerPoint. So um, one of his famous composings that he's ever done was The Lion King. So you can see up there. And of course, right there, Dark Knight. And that's him on the bottom. He is one of the greatest composers alive today. He's like the new he's like the modern version of Beethoven. So for his life and biography, he was born on September 12, 1957. His full name is Hans Florian Zimmer, and he was born in Frankfurt, Germany. So he's German. He started playing music of the age of 3, and when his father passed away at the age of 6, that was when he decided that music was going to be his life, his career, and he's always loved it. He got expelled from a couple of schools when he was young because all he ever paid attention to was music. I couldn't imagine he was probably the best music composer in school. But that being said, when he finally finished school and graduated, that was when. Oh, really quick, that's his family. So that's Hans Zimmer wearing the striped shirt, his son and his wife Suzanne. Another picture, I think that's maybe his daughter and his son on the right. Moving forward, on the left. So when he started his career, he started writing jingles for commercials and he started going into rock bands. One of his famous rock bands that he was in was called the Bungles. And in the Bungles, when he started writing music with these guys, Trevor Horn and Geoff Downes. And they came up with the band and they started making music. However, this is where he also decided that he didn't want to be in the band anymore because it was getting kind of boring, as he said from my research, that he said it was getting boring because he kept on writing the same style of music and he wanted to write something new. He wanted to try out different things. So all the way in the left is Hans Zimmer. In the middle, you have Geoff Downes, and on the right, you have Trevor Horn. And then on this side, you guys must be thinking that is Stanley Myers. So after he left that group, he found Stanley Myers, and Stanley Myers started teaching him how to score for films. He started writing more music, and this is where it started pretty much how of his whole career today, up until today. So some of his creative work, this is where he started getting more awards. He became the most famous up until today because of how great his music turns the movies into. Um, Something that I heard about him. So some of his when people would go up into to him and try to tell him, convince him to write the music for the movie, and ask him how they want it, tell him how he want the music, the song for the movie. He wouldn't. He would really pretty much disagree, and he'll show them, the director and the producers of the films, how good his work is, and then it just like it's nothing what they expected, and then they just took it, and that's what's so great about his music, that it's something that you don't expect. He really gets himself into the movie and he knows what he's playing, he really feels about it. So some of his work, like I mentioned earlier, and then all the way on the right There's a picture of him, and next to him is a music note for the song "Time" from the movie Inception. It's a really famous movie if you guys haven't seen it. It's a really long movie that deals with mind thinking and dreams. But these films really come together with the music, and the music really turns the movie into something really great. Um, so moving forward, the impact, of course. So like I said, how he's like a modern version of Beethoven. He composes, but then he brings this electronic technician like type of music into it that it turns it into something good. It's like it's I don't know how to describe it. It's really a modern version of Beethoven. It's like high tech. You know, it makes the movie sound really great, and he's really famous for the movies he conducts. Like he's done for superheroes, he's done for space, and then of course he's done for that movie, war. He really brings it into, and then when you guys watch the movies, like watching those films without uh that song, it wouldn't really be anything. So today now he's teaching classes online. I think in person too. He's teaching classes on people who want to compose and for score and for films. He's not a self composer. Yes, he composes, but he does do this with a lot of people too, in composing for films. These He picks out these really good composers to these films. So not all the credit goes to him, of course. But I just want you guys to know about him, and Hans Zimmer is one of the best composers out there, at least to me, alongside with John Williams, who has done the music for Star Wars. He I love his songs. His scores are really great on the films. They really make you feel like you're in the film. They really make you feel like there's a lot of thinking. One of the things that he's told to the world about when his father passed away at the age of 6, that composing was like a medicine to him. Like it really lets the demon inside roar, or if anything, it really tames him down. So he's really into it. And of course, there's a picture of him, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is Hans Zimmer to you. He's world's famous greatest composer for filming. Thank you.